Hi there, this is Ruth Ruttan, and today I'm going to talk about a couple of different kinds of breath. Breath is really important because it can help increase or decrease muscle tone. It helps to activate our core or our inner canister, or that first layer of supportive muscles, sort of like the foundation of our system of muscles. And it also helps to facilitate movement. So the first breath we're going to work on is diaphragmatic or belly breathing, and the main purpose of this is to actually calm us and to help bring down any anxiety or any muscular tension. So this one, you could put your hands on your belly just to bring some awareness that you're trying to bring your breath down into the body more than keep it up here in the shoulders. So it's an inhale through the nose. You're feeling the ribs and the belly expand with the breath as it comes in, like you're filling a balloon. And then you're from the very bottom of your pelvis, sending that air back out as if you're deflating a balloon. I like to gently purse my lips so I feel a little bit more awareness of that inner abdominal, that transversus connection. So I'm inhaling, softening, opening, and as I exhale, I'm sending all that air out. Another breath that is quite calming, but is more about moving, is what we sometimes call one lung breathing. And that's where you imagine the air going into just one side. So as you inhale, taking a nice big side bend, you might feel the stretching between each of the ribs on those intercostal muscles. You're thinking of sending that ballooning of your ribs out the side. And as you exhale, you deflate that and it comes back. It's almost like a sideways accordion. You take an inhale, you feel that nice big stretch between those ribs. And as you exhale, you let that deflate back down. Sometimes we use the image of inhale to create more length through our spine. So we think of growing taller with that inhale. And sometimes an exhale can help us find muscular tone and help us flex the spine forward, backward, or side. Another breath that is often used in Pilates in particular is rib breathing. So this is where we're focusing mostly on moving the rib cage and creating a big capacity in this area. And it's usually used when we have to sustain an abdominal use. So things like abdominal work might be a perfect example. This is when we're trying to breathe like an accordion through our ribs, out and back in, and maintain a fairly firm torso. So we're inhaling and exhaling. This one's a little bit more energetic. Another breath we could use is something we call a sniff breath. It's usually quick sniffs in and quick exhales out, and it's meant to sort of energize or bring more blood flow. And we're doing that on things like maybe the hundreds or any of the abdominal work where you're changing the legs quickly and doing more choreography. So it would be, for the hundreds, for instance, a quick sniff in 5 times and then quick exhales out 5 times, trying to fill the lungs on the inhale and exhale all the air out on that 5 on the others on the exhale. And that's actually quite tricky to do. So let's see if I can do it. So we're going to inhale 5 times and then exhale 5 times, trying to fill and then empty the lungs. And those are just some examples of different kinds of breath that we can use to facilitate different needs when we are either in our everyday life or when we're exercising. Thanks for joining me.